permission, right? So policy means permission. What type of permissions we need to provide for what type of user? Already yesterday we discussed a little bit, right? So my name is Imran. I am a Linux trainer and AWS trainer. Okay. So I have the permission 4 to 5:30 and 6 to 7:30. So apart from that, if I came to Naresh IT, they are going to throw out me. That's it now, guys. So my timing is 4 to 5:30. Only they are going to allow. And 6 to 7:30, only they are going to allow. So I have the permission to come and teach only those both the timings. So who's going to provide this permission? Naresh IT management, they are going to provide the policy for me. Policy means it's not LIC policy, guys. Okay. So clear. So policy in the sense permission. Policy means permission. Got it. So I have the permission to teach Linux 4 to 5:30 and AWS 6 to 7:30 like that. So apart from that time, if I came to Naresh IT, what will happen? क्यों आए इमरान सर बोल के पूछेंगे, उतना ही है ना? आई होप यू गॉट इट गाइस. सो क्या काम है आपको ये टाइमिंग के अलावा बोल के पूछेंगे ना? Like the same way, in real time environment, real time environment, in IT environment, we have different types of users. Different types of users we have, and we have dev users, ops users, right? And then we'll have database team. So we have normal admin team. So those people, they need to access our environment, but securely and restrictedly. So then how we are going to provide the restriction? With the help of policy, we are going to provide the restriction. I hope you got it, guys, right? So now we are going to discuss about policy. तो कल सही नहीं, क्या सही नहीं है कल? Right, guys. So let's see here. Yesterday we discussed about groups also, right? Please focus today. It's very, very important. Without knowing policies, it's a bit difficult to you people to create the user accounts and to provide the permissions for users, right? So already we completed yesterday groups. How to create the user, how to create the group, how to add the user into the group, we know. So today we are going to discuss about policies. IAM policy. Permission that we grant to user, group, and role are called as a policy. To whom we are going to assign the policies? We are going to assign the policy for user, for group, for role. Right. Anyway, I'm not going to teach you about roles here. This is a basic only now, so that's why. So in like paid session, we'll have full course now. At the time, we are going to discuss about roles. So just try to understand exactly what is role. Just understanding purpose only. So we have policy, permission. To whom we are going to provide the permission? For user. For users, right? So and for groups also we can provide the permission, right? For example, so assume that we have an organization called XYZ. Okay, this is one OU, organizational unit. So in this XYZ organization, we have multiple departments. For example, we have HR department. So we have account department. So we have IT department. Especially in IT, we have dev and then ops. Dev team and ops team. Got it, guys? So we have dev team and ops team. So clear. So now different users, they are working as a different into different departments. Few people, they are working as a HRs. Few people, they are working as a account team. Few people, they are working into IT team, especially in IT. So we have dev team, developers will have, administrators we have, means ops team will have. So coming to ops team, we'll have database administrator, IT engineers, network engineers, like this different peoples will have an ops team also. Got it, guys? So now, usually we have AWS account, right? So we need to provide the resources from our AWS account itself only. right? So HR people, usually they should not have the full permission. They should not have the full permission. Administrator permission, we should not provide for HR people. HR people, what they are going to do? They are going to use only Excel sheet kind of stuff only. Na? So that's why we are going to provide the instance read only. Got it, guys? For example, we have H1, then H2, then H3, and then H4 like that. For example, we have one user called HR administrator or HR manager. This guy is a HR manager. Okay. So this guy, what kind of permission he should have? He should have only, he need to access the virtual machine. That's it. He should not delete the virtual machine. He should not launch the virtual machine. I hope you got it, guys. Virtual machine means EC2 instance in AWS. EC2 instance, he need to access. What kind of policy we are going to assign? We are going to assign AWS EC2 read policy. I hope you got it, guys. AWS EC2 read policy. So this policy we are going to attach for whom? This particular user. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? So this is one policy we are going to attach for this user. So this user, it having the access to utilize EC2 instance. Clear, guys? I hope you got it. This user, apart from accessing EC2 instance, it doesn't have any permission. If you create the new user account, what will happen? Your doesn't have the any permission. Yesterday we did, no? So we did one user account. We access the only login console. That's it. You are unable to launch the EC2 instance. You are unable to create the S3 bucket. Okay. By default, user doesn't have any policies. Only password change policy will have that set. Next time it is going to change his password. Only apart from that, there is no another policies. Got it, guys? Now what we need to do, this guy is a HR. So now we need to provide the permission. He need to access the only EC2 instance. He should not create, he should not delete, he should not modify anything into our infrastructure. Got it now? This is one policy, permission. We are attaching for user. Right? Okay. So we have one group. That group name is ops group or otherwise. Okay. So this group name is ops team. Ops group. Okay. So here we'll have ops group. Then inside the ops groups, we have few users. Okay. This group name is ops. We have ops1 user, ops2 user. Like this, we have few users into this group. I hope you got it, guys. So we have few users. Those people, they are going to perform same task. Those people, they are going to perform same task because those people are administrators. So this is one group, that is ops group. So inside the ops group, we'll have ops1 user, ops2 user, ops3 user, and ops4 user like that. So those 4 users, there belongs to ops team, right? There belongs to ops team. So those 4 users, what they are going to do? They are going to launch the instances. They are going to create the infrastructure. They are going to provide. But that too, those peoples also should have the limited access. So those people, they need to launch the instance. They need to delete the instance. They need to modify the instance, right? So what kind of permission we need to provide for the group? We are going to provide full permission. EC2 full permission. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? So one policy we can assign for user, we can assign for group, and we can assign for role also. Right? I hope you're clear what is user, what is group. If you want, you can assign the policy for user. If you want, you can assign the policy for group. Not only one policy, you can assign multiple policies. We can assign 10 policies for user. How many policies? So we can assign the 10 policies. Exactly what is policy? Permission is a policy. So to whom we are going to assign those policies? For user, for group, and for role. Okay. As of now, you know very well about user, very well about group. Then what is role? Role also, it's one kind of user. Okay. For example, you know Pushpa, right? Movie. So in Pushpa movie, who's a hero? Hero or villain? Hero only, na? Allu Arjun, right? In DJ movie, who's a hero? Allu Arjun only, na? We have Pushpa movie. I hope like North Indians also you know very well about Pushpa. Huh? So बुरे को जो ना attract होते हैं ना हम लोग इसीलिए very well we know. Huh? So got it guys. So Pushpa movie we have na. In Pushpa movie who's a hero? Allu Arjun, right? Allu Arjun is a hero. So what kind of role he's playing in Pushpa? Allu Arjun is a one user in Pushpa movie. In Pushpa movie, Allu Arjun is a one hero. He's playing hero role. What he's going to do, hero? He's going to what he's going to do? Huh? We have hero role, heroine role, and villain role, and hero father role, hero mother role, and heroine father role and mother role. Like this roles we'll have different people. They are going to play different characters into that particular movie. I hope you got it, guys. Exactly what is a role. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can provide the role for particular resource to access the particular user. I hope you got it exactly what is role. Role also, it's one kind of user only, right? So coming to some different movie. So usually in Pushpa movie, he's going to, like I know, you know very well about Pushpa movie. What kind of role he's playing? It may be hero come villain. That's it, na? That kind of role he's playing. But coming to like DJ movie, he's a purely hero. Yes, no. Coming to Pushpa, it may be hero, it may be villain. We don't know now exactly. So Pushpa in Pushpa 3 only we are going to know whether he's a hero or villain. Huh? A villain also it's good, right? I like only villains. Got it. So much. I say hero, right? Don't sleep. Okay. Got it, guys. हीरो का क्या है यार कुछ भी नहीं रहता ओनली विलन विलन स्ट्रांग है तो मूवी स्ट्रांग रहता है राइट हाँ so got it guys so clear I hope you got it exactly what is role right so coming to movies so one person he's going to play the role that particular role some same person in different movie he's going to play the another role like the same way we are going to provide the multiple roles for particular user for roles we are going to provide the permission for example coming to hero role hero what he need to do he should not do kind of villain things right he need to do only hero kind of stuff only because he have the permission he need to communicate to like heroine and then he need to get the marry that type of roles only in our movies we'll have right yes no so villain what he need to do villain heroine को छेड़छाड़ करना है वो सब कुछ करता है ना right so that kind of role I'm a Gabbar Singh okay Sidhu you are all Sambas right so I hope you got it guys because I'm teaching you need to make a note I'm teaching you need to make a note. In Gabbar Singh movie, Pawan Kalyan, he is going to provide some instruction to the Samba. He is going to make a note, right? Like the same way. Okay. I hope you got it. So thank you. You compare with me, Gabbar Singh, very Sidhu. Thank you, ma. Hey, your name also Sidhu, right? Oh, right. I hope you got it, guys. right. So clear. वो गब्बर सिंह अलग है यार पवन कल्याण का गब्बर सिंह अलग होता है राइट ओके सो गॉट इट गाइस आई होप यू क्लियर exactly what is role right if you want to can provide the permission for roles also to whom we are going to provide the permissions for user for group for role what kind of permission we are going to provide we are going to provide read permission write permission full access permission few people they should have the full access then we are going to provide the full access permission. Few people, they should have the restricted access, only read access. Then we are going to provide the read access for few peoples. How we are try to providing the roles? Usually, permissions. How we are going to provide, not roles, guys. How we are going to provide the permissions with the help of JSON format. So if you know about JSON, it's very easy to assign the permission. No need to bother. At present, we are into very initial stage. So that's why I'm going to use some alternate option, how to provide the role with the help of GUI interface. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. So first point, to whom we are going to provide the permission? For users, for groups, for roles. What kind of permissions we are going to provide? It may be read access, it may be write access, it may be full permission also you can give. Read and write both you can give, right? And then how usually we are going to provide the permissions with the help of JSON format. And coming to limits, guys, username limit 64 characters, group name 128. Role name 64 characters and policy name 128 characters. How many groups we can create? 300 groups. How many roles we can create? 1000 roles. How many users we can? 5000. Those all the limits we'll have in free tier. I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no. So coming to permissions, usually we have before 6 types of permissions. Nowadays we have 7. So let's see here in our official content, but those all the 7 permission I'm not going to teach you. Here we are going to discuss identity based policies. Okay. Maximum Amir people, they are going to teach identity based policies only. No need to bother. That is enough. AWS policy documentation, right? Let's see, guys, here. So in AWS policy, official document, official AWS document, right? So we are going to get the how many types of policies we have. We have totally 6 to 7 types of policies. See, guys, here. First policy, identity based policy. Second, resources based policy. Third, permissions boundary. Permission boundaries and organization SCP, AWS organization SCP, organization RCP, ACLs and session policy. Total how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said now before we'll have 6, now it became 7. So this one recently they introduced to us, RPC. Sorry, RCP. Got it, guys? So AWS organization RCPs, they introduced to us recently. Total how many policies we have? Guys, in interview, for example, someone if they're asking to you, how many types of policies we'll have in IAM? Total 7 types of policies we have. So first one, identity-based policy. Second one, resources-based policy. And then permission boundary, AWS organization SCP, AWS organization RCP, ACLs and session policy. In this course, we are discussing this one. First one, identity based policy we are discussing. So coming to identity based policy, again we have 2 policies, sub policies. Got it, guys? Coming to identity based policy, again we'll have 2 more policies. One is managed policy, another one is inline policy. Don't worry, I'll provide the diagram. One image I have downloaded from internet. With the help of that image, easily you are going to understand. No need to bother. Got it, guys? So coming to identity based policy. So we have managed policy and inline policy. Got it, guys? Managed policy, inline policy. Got it? So one is managed policy, another one is inline policy. Again, in managed policy, we have 2 more policies. 2 more child policies, right? One is AWS managed policy. Another one is customer managed policy. Now we need to understand this one, right? So what kind of policy we are discussing? Identity based policy we are discussing. In identity-based policy, how many policies we have? Two more policies we have. One is managed policy. Another one is inline policy. Again, managed policies having two more policy. One is AWS managed policy, customer managed policy. Got it, guys? From official content, right? So let's see here. See, guys. Leave about this one, resources-based policy. We'll discuss later, right? So focus on identity-based policy. Focus on identity-based policy. Here. Okay. Identity-based policy having two policies. One is managed policy. Another one is inline policies. Got it, guys? And managed policy having AWS managed policy. Another one is customer managed policy. So we'll discuss later about inline policy after some time. At present, we are going to focus on where? Managed policies. Managed policies, right? So by default, in our AWS cloud, we have few predefined policies that is called AWS managed policy. So why we are calling AWS managed policy? It's managed by AWS. I hope you got it, guys. By default, we have few predefined policies in our AWS cloud. In our AWS cloud, we have by default one predefined policy that is it provided by whom? AWS itself only. It's provided by whom? AWS itself only. Simple, ma. So you are going to purchase the ready-made dress, right? Ready-made dress. So maybe you need to attend the function. So you doesn't have the time to customize your dress. What you are going to do? You are going to visit to some like cloth showroom and then you are going to purchase the ready-made dress. Means plug and play. So we are going to purchase and we are going to use the dress and then we are going to attend the function. Ready-made. By default, we'll have one dress. According to our requirement, we are going to purchase from that particular shop. That is AWS managed policy. Ready-made. By default, you'll have. Got it, guys? So what kind of policies we have? So see, simple, man. Customized dress is a customized dress only. Ready-made is a ready-made only. Ready-made, you are not going to maybe fit for proper size. If you did customize, then it is going to fit for you. Yes, no? No one they're customizing nowadays. That is a different story. I hope you got it, guys. Huh? So clear. Clear, guys? Like the same way, coming to AWS, we have AWS managed policy. For example, coming to EC2, we have read-only policy, full policy. Apart from that, we doesn't have any other policy. In EC2, what I am doing, I need to launch the instance, but I should not delete the instance. Like this policy, we doesn't have. That is called fine grain policies, granular permissions. Got it, guys? Fine grain policy means according to our requirement, we can customize. I hope you're clear. Fine grain permissions, fine grain policies, small to smallest permissions we can manage into customer managed policy. Got it, guys? So coming to this diagram, which one, ma? Which one, Mahesh? About fine grain policy? I'll tell you, right? So let's see, guys, here. Coming to here, this is default. EC2 read access, EC2 full access, those policies are default. If you assign the EC2 read access, this guy, this user, he's going to access the instance, but he's unable to delete the instance. He's unable to launch the another instance. Got it, guys? And then if you are providing the full permission, we'll have by default EC2 full permission, EC2 read permission. If you're providing read permission, what will happen? Only read-only access he's going to access the EC2 instance. If you're providing the full access, what will happen? He can launch, he can delete, he can do anything with the EC2 instance. But my requirement is he should not delete. He need to launch the instance, but he should not delete. What kind of policy we need to assign now? We doesn't have like this policies by default. We need to create our own policy. This guy, so he need to launch the instance, but he should not delete the instance. He need to create the bucket, but he should not delete the bucket. He need to upload the objects. He should not delete the objects from the bucket. I hope you got it, guys. That is called fine grained permissions, granular permissions. I hope you got it. Mahesh, clear now? So coming to identity based policy, we have two types. Welcome, ma. No issues. So identity based policy, we have two types. One is managed policy. Another one is inline policy. Leave about inline policy, we'll discuss later. Coming to managed policy. So we have two types again in managed policy. So in managed policy, we have AWS managed policy means it's a predefined policy by default. In our AWS account, we have few predefined permission, ready-made permission. We are going to assign those ready-made permission for user, for group, for role. I hope you got it, guys. Coming to customer managed policy, according to our requirement. So just now we discussed one scenario. So and so person, he need to create the S3 bucket, but he should not delete. He need to upload the objects, but he should not delete the objects from the bucket. Like this permissions we need to provide. So like this permissions by default we doesn't have. We need to create our own permission. Then only we are going to assign. That is called customer managed policy. As of now, I hope you're clear. Now we are going to perform few practical session. According to that, you are going to understand exactly what is the difference between. First, we are going to discuss about AWS managed policy, then customer managed policy, right? Let's see, guys. Here, I'm going to log in into our AWS account. AWS login console. I'm using my user. Yesterday, I have created admin user. I'm going to use my user only. Delete nahi kare the na, right? So how to delete the user we'll discuss. I think yesterday we didn't discuss. Now we are going to discuss how we need to delete the user. So this is my IAM user, guys. This user, it having admin permission. How many of you did yesterday's lab task? How many of? Only 2 people. Only 3 people. 4, 5. एक करके hand raise कर रहे हैं यार. Huh? Right. Okay. I'm going to navigate to IAM. Very good, ma. Super. Super. You should do the practice, then only you are going to understand. Otherwise, इमरान सर के जो की अंडरस्टैंड होते हैं उसके बाद में सब्जेक्ट अंडरस्टैंड नहीं होता. इफ यू आर नॉट डूइंग प्रैक्टिस, समझ रहे हैं? So if you are not doing practice, you are unable to understand anything, right? Okay, so let's see, guys, here. Now how to delete the users first we'll discuss. Go to users. I'm trying to deleting this user. For example, I'm trying to deleting this user. Simple, guys. Select the user. Here we'll have checkbox. We need to select this user, checkbox, and then delete it. See here, we need to write confirm, and then delete it. That's it. Simple. How to delete the group? So now go to groups. It's taking time. Slow internet, I think so. So go to groups. So we have few groups here. I'm trying to deleting this dev group, and then delete group name. Dev underscore group is a group name. Right, guys? And then delete it. Simple. It's not a big deal. You know now how to create the users, how to create the groups, how we need to delete the groups, how we need to add the users into the groups, everything we know. So now what we are doing, I'm trying to creating one more user. Okay. So I'm trying to creating one user called ops user. Okay. Ops user 1. Ops user 1 is a username. right? Sorry guys, here we should create, right? Okay, so click create, and then here we need to provide ops user 1. Okay, and then what kind of permission we need to provide? Provide user access to the AWS management console, right? We need to select this one, and I'm trying to providing custom password. Yesterday we discussed about automatic, right? Automatic generated password, right? Automatically it is going to generate. So now I'm trying to providing custom password. Guys, coming to custom password, I'll do one thing. I'll show you how we need to provide the custom password. So select this one. It is going to show you, but you usually you should not select. Okay, but you need to understand how we need to provide the password. What kind of characters we need to provide for password? Minimum 8 characters, guys. Okay. If I delete by mistake, can I recover? No. We have another service that is a newly launched services. We can recover with the help of that service, but I'm not going to discuss here. Okay, so got it, guys. So don't at present, if you delete the user, you are unable to recover, right? Okay, so let's see, guys. Here I'm trying to providing the password, guys. Minimum 1 capital letter, 1 small letter, 1 special character, right? 1 numerical value we are going to provide. So usually here, see, minimum 8 characters. See, A to Z, small letter, A to Z, capital letter. Got it, guys? Special character. So I hope you're clear now. So now I'm trying to providing RHEL. R capital letter, RHEL is a small letter. R capital, remaining letter smalls. At special character 1, 2. How many characters we have now? 4 plus 3. How many? 7, right? So if you try to launching the user, what will happen? See, I hope you got it. So if you click next, what will happen? It won't accept. Boss, you need to provide the 8 characters, then only it is going to create. For example, 3, 4 I am giving this red color. Maximum, not maximum, minimum 8. Maximum, I'll tell you, don't worry, tomorrow. Right? So give next, give next. Clear, guys? How to create group? First, let it complete the user. Okay. So now I'm trying to creating the user, give next, and then create user. Guys, already we have one user account. Already we have one user account. If you want, you can download the .csv file. I'm back to users list. So now what I'm doing, I'm going to use ops user to log in into my AWS console. How to log in? So get the URL from where you are going to get the URL. Go to dashboard. Go to dashboard. Copy the URL. Open incognito. Then paste the URL here. But usually for our employee, we are going to send the mail. The .csv file we are going to send. Inside the .csv file itself only, we'll have the URL, username and password. Yesterday already we discussed. So now we are going to use ops user 1 and then password RHEL at 1234. I didn't so it is going to ask to us to change the password now because the policy we didn't disable, so that's why. Okay, got it, guys? So now we need to provide the old password RHEL at 1234 and then new password. I'm trying to providing one new password. Got it, guys? So now click confirm. So clear. Then click continue. So if you click continue, we are going to access the AWS console with the help of ops user 1. Clear, guys? We are going to access the AWS console with the help of ops user 1. If you want, you can check. Username is ops user 1. Can we launch the instance? Now I'm trying to using EC2. Then what will happen? You are going to get the error. You are unable to launch the instance with the help of IAM user because this IAM user doesn't have the permission. He's unable to launch the instance, right? So now what I'm doing, he should not like have the all the like permission. He should have only to launch the EC2 instance, like this permission we need to provide. Then how to provide? Guys, with the help of ops user, it's not possible. Always you need to log in with the help of admin user, right? You need to log in with the help of admin user. Imran user is an admin user for this account. Now Imran, with the help of Imran user, what we are doing, we are trying to providing the permission for ops user. Got it, guys? Clear? How to provide the permission? This is existing users, right? Already you say existing user, right? Double click on top of the users and select ops user. We have ops user right here. See here, this one. Now we need to provide the permission, means policy for this user, existing user. Double click on top of the ops user. Guys, here we'll have 5 tabs, right? So first one, permission. Second one, groups. Third one, tags. And then security credentials. And last, accessed. I'll explain you. First one, permission. Okay, already it having one permission, it is going to change the password from next login, next sign in onwards, right? Already we have one policy, it got attached directly while we are trying to creating the user account along with the creation time. Got it, guys? Next, groups. If you want to can add this user into the existing group. We doesn't have any group, I have deleted, right? Before create one group and then add the automatically the group, it is going to reflect here. Select that group, this user, it is going to become group member. And then tags, guys, in real-time environment, tags is a very important. So if you are trying to purchasing any product, it having price tag, right? I need to purchase goggles, man. Ray-Ban goggles, right? So the Ray-Ban goggles, it having one price tag. Price tag. What we are saying, price tag, one small tag will have. With the help of the price tag, easily we are going to identify what is the price of that and then what kind of model it is. Yes, no. No need to get the total entire bill. Just with the help of small tag, that resource information easily we are going to get, right? Like the same way, you can assign the tag for resources into our AWS. If you want, you can assign the one tag for user. So and so user, ops, user one, he belongs to so and so team. I hope you got it, guys. He belongs to ops team. He belongs to database team. Name. We are going to provide the name, username. So, and then we are going to provide the tag for him. It's one kind of command. With the help of those tags, easily we are going to find the resources from our AWS cloud. We have the hundreds of the users into our operating system, into our AWS cloud. Hundreds of the resources will have. So if you need to find those resources with the help of tag, easily we can find. So how many tags we can assign? 50 tags we can. Got it, guys? 50 tags. Add new tag and then assign the tag. Got it, guys? For example, add new tag. I'm providing name tag for him. Okay, what type of tag I'm trying to providing? I'm providing this guy is a admin. Okay, I hope you got it. Any name you can give. So now save changes. Now we got a tag for him. Clear, guys? Next, security credentials we'll discuss later, right? And then last, what kind of service he access as of now, we are going to find with the help of last access. Got it, guys? Clear? Now we are going to discuss about permission. So this guy, he doesn't have any permission. He's unable to launch the EC2 instance. So that's why what we are doing, we are trying to providing the EC2 full access or read-only access, your wish. Got it, guys? How to provide the EC2 permission for him. So let's see, guys, here. Here we'll have add permission, right? In permission tab, we have one more tab that is called add permission. Click add permission, right? Click add permission. Let's see here. Here we have three different options. Add user to group. This is the first option. We are going to add the user into the group and then copy the permission from existing user from existing group. Maybe if we having one user, that user it having the permission, the same permission I need to assign for this user at the time this option. I hope you got it, guys. So ops user one, it having by default EC2 full access. Then I have created one more user called ops user two. That guy, he needs same permission. So you need to use second option. At present, there is no permission for ops user one, right? We are trying to attaching the policies directly. So last option we need to use. I hope you got it, guys. Attach policies directly is an option we need to use. Okay. So double click on top of the user, go to permission tab. In permission tab, we'll have permissions. Click permission. Then you are going to get the permission options. First option, add user to group. Second option, copy permission. Third option, attach policies directly. So which one we need to select now? Last option, attach policies directly, we need to select. Got it, guys? Go little bit down, scroll down. Here all types will have, see how many types we have. All type, then AWS managed job, AWS managed policy. AWS job function means admin kind of functions you are going to get. Okay, see, let's see here. I'm going to select AWS job function. Admin kind of functions you are going to get. Admin access, billing access, like this permissions you are going to get. Admin kind of stuff we need to provide means, so you are going to provide the say AWS job. So which one we need to select? AWS managed policy. We need to select what? AWS managed job functions is different. Managed policy is different. Job function means, for example, you are an IT engineer. So you should have the admin access. Maybe one guy, he's a account team. So he should manage the bills. He need to pay the amount. So he need to get the bills. So at the time, we need to provide the full billing permission for him. At the time, job function policy we are going to provide. Got it, guys? So now what kind of policy we are providing? AWS managed policy we are providing. AWS managed policy. In that which policy? EC2. Search EC2. Then you are going to get the all the EC2 related. EC2 full access. EC2 read-only access, like this we are going to get. So now what I'm doing? I'm trying to providing full access for him. So I'm trying to providing full access. This ops user one, this ops user one, it having the, got it, guys? So EC2 full access policy. Got it, guys? So now we need to select the policy and then provide next and then add permission. Simple. There is no difficulty here, right? So let's see, guys, here. How many policies we have for this one? Two policies. One is AWS EC2 full access. Another one is password change policy. Go to incognito now. Guys, refresh it. Refresh it. Then this API error, it is going to disappear. Got it now? There is no API error. See, there is no API error means this guy having the full access. Can we launch the instance? Click launch instance. Just for namesake only, I'm launching. No need to bother. So whether it having the permission or not. So now I'm going to launch one instance. I hope you're clear, guys. So like this, predefined permissions will have. So you can provide the predefined permission for user, for group also. I hope you're clear, right? So like the same way, we can provide the permission for group also. So now go to admin and then I'm trying to creating one group. For example, go to user groups and create group, and then group name, ops group. Ops group, right? And then we are trying to creating the, see, directly if you want, you can attach the policy now itself only. We have the option. Okay, we are going to create the group. After creating the group, how to assign the policy? Let's see. It's very simple. Double click on top of the group. You have the permissions, and then permission, add attach policy, and then provide the policy according to your requirement. For example, EC2 read access I need. See, read only access we got now. So select this EC2 read only access and then attach policy. Now, if you add the users into this group, those users it having EC2 read only policy. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. So now we are going to add one user into this group. Let's see here. I'm going to add I'll do one thing. First, I'll create one EC2 instance. Okay. Server is a EC2 instance. And I'm launching Linux instance, guys. We don't have much time now. So now I'm trying to creating one key pair. New Linux 6 p.m. key. Okay. Right, guys. Let's see here. Don't worry, I'll teach you how to create the key pairs and everything. Don't worry. And then I'm trying to launching this instance. Can we launch? Can we launch? Yes, we can launch because this ops user it having the full EC2 access permission, right? So that's why we can launch. See, we can launch, right? I'm going to log out from this ops user. This instance it got launched, right? With whom we launch? Ops user, right? Okay, I'm going to log out from this ops user. Guys, I'm going to log out from this ops user. Now what we are doing? Go to admin console. Now what I'm doing? I'm trying to creating one user, right? Create user ops user 2. Okay. Ops user 2 custom policy only I'm providing Red Hat at 1234. Then I'm not providing this one, right? And then give next and then create the user account, right? Got it, guys? So we created one user account successfully. Okay. Now this ops to user will have now. I'm going to attach this ops to user into one group, right? How to attach? Go to users or groups, whatever it may be. Double click on top of the group name. Then we'll have the user, right? Then select this user, refresh it. Add user. And then which one? Ops to user. Then add user. First, what we did? First, we assign the policy directly for ops one user. Now, what we did? We assign the policy for group. In that group, we are adding one user called ops two. What kind of policy we attach for group? Read only permission policy. EC2 read only policy we attach, right? So let's see what will happen. Got it, guys? Right? Okay. So clear. Go to user groups. Then inside the group, we'll have one user called ops2, right? Okay. Open the incognito. Guys, please copy this URL. Open incognito. And then paste this URL here. And then I'm trying to log in with the help of ops2 user. Right? Internet is a very slow, man. So clear. If you know about customer managed policy, inline policies are very easy. Both are similar. I'll tell you what is the difference between customer managed policy and inline policy both. So clear. So let's see, guys, here. We are going to log in with the help of ops to user. No internet. Nothing will happen. Internet's gone. Internet is gone. Right, guys? Call them. Anybody is there? It's a very slow internet, man. Guys, let's see here. We are going to log in as a ops user 2. Password Red Hat at 1234, right? Then click sign in. Now it's okay, guys. Online. Can you hear me? All right. So let's see, guys. We log in with the help of ops to user. Go to EC2. Guys, go to EC2. This guy, he can access the EC2, but he's unable to delete, he's unable to launch. Because we provided read-only access now. It can access the EC2, but it's unable to, this guy is unable to launch and it's unable to delete. If you want, you can try. If you want, you can try. I'm trying to launching. What will happen? See, one instance is running, right? Let's try to provide one more instance name, server 2, right? And then same. And keeper also, I'm using existing keeper only. Okay. And then try to launch this instance. What will happen? See, can we launch? We got our error. See, red letters, red color error. We got, right? So we are unable to access. Go to instances, guys, and try to delete this one. Guys, select instance and instance state will have, and then try to delete. Can we delete this one? You are unable to delete. I hope you're clear, guys, how we need to use default AWS managed policies. Now, what we are doing, this guy, he need to create the bucket, but he should not delete the bucket. Got it? Means fine grain permissions we are providing according to our requirement. Small to smallest permissions we are managing now with the help of customer managed policy. Guys, please go to admin account, right? So now how to create the customer managed policy, now we are going to discuss. Guys, here we'll have one tab called policies, right? We have one tab called policies, right? Click create policy. Now we are creating our own policy. We are creating our own policy. Now we are going to attach this policy for user. So click create policy. Guys, here we'll have two options, visual, another one is JSON. At present, we don't know JSON, right? So that's why I'm using visual editor, right? So now I'm trying to using one service, any service you wish. It may be EC2, it may be S3. Okay, I'm using S3 service. S3 bucket will have. In S3 service, see guys, we have full permission, all S3 actions, right? In this actions, access level C. One is list access, read access, write access, permissions, management, and tags. Now, what kind of action he need to do with the help of this policy? Now, my intention is he need to create the bucket, but he should not delete the bucket. He need to upload the objects, but he should not delete the object. He need to download the object, but he should not delete the objects. Like this permissions I need to provide. But coming to default permissions, we have read or full. We doesn't have like this custom permissions, right? We need to create according to our requirement those custom permissions. How to create, now we are going to discuss. Now read, go to read. I'm trying to providing get object. Okay, get object means he's going to get the object, but he's not going to delete the object, right? Get object. And then write, coming to write permission, guys listen. So coming to write permission, I'm providing creating bucket, but I'm not providing deleting bucket option. He's going to create the bucket, but he's unable to delete the bucket. We'll verify, right? So then we are trying to providing put object also. Where is put object? Left side. Right. Put object. Okay. So got it, guys. So we'll have put object. So in read permission, we provided get object. In write permission, I have given create bucket and put object, right? If you want, you can provide the policies also. Permissions management also you can give, but doesn't need, you don't know much about S3 now. So that's why you don't know much about permissions. Tags also doesn't require. Guys, those policies, those permission, read and write permission, we are applying on all the resources on S3 bucket. Select all, right? And then this is not required now at present. This is belongs to MFA. While we're discussing about MFA at the time, I'll tell you. Okay. Then give next, and we need to provide the policy name. S3 custom policy. Any name you can use. So if you want, you can write the description. This policy, it having S3 create bucket and put object, get object, like this, you can write the description. Okay. So I'm going to copy the same name into description. If you want, you can write the description, describe it. Okay. Then create policy. Guys, I hope you're clear. Create policy. Policy, it got created successfully. So what is our policy name? Go to all types. Then here we'll have customer managed policy, right? Click customer managed policy. Here we'll have our S3 custom policy, right? So this policy, now we are going to assign for users and groups. So now I'm trying to assigning this policy for whom? User 2, ops user 2. Then go to permissions. Then here add policy, add permission, and then direct attach policy. Then here, what type of policy? Which one? See, automatically customer managed policy also we got. Select this customer managed policy, select your customer managed policy, and then give next, and then add permission. Now let's see here, how many permissions we'll have? Two. One is direct policy, another one is customer managed policy. See guys. Actually, this policy belongs to this group. Now I have assigned this policy directly to the user. Now this guy, he can access the EC2 instance. He can create the S3 bucket, but he's unable to delete the S3 bucket. So let's try to create the S3 bucket. Go to S3. Can we create the S3 bucket now? Now we are trying to creating S3 bucket. So now we are providing the bucket name. Red bucket 148. Okay. So now I'm trying to launching this one. Can we? We can see, guys. But it's saying it doesn't have the sufficient permissions like that. But it got created. See. It got created. See. Go to buckets and then refresh it. Then I hope you got it, guys. Okay, so we need to provide the full permission, then only it is going to create. But here, I hope you got it, guys. So now we are going to create the bucket with another user, and then let's try to delete the bucket. You are unable to delete. I hope you're clear. Yes, no. So customer managed policy, right? Customer managed policy, inline policies are both are same. Customer managed policy, you can assign for any user, you can assign for any group. But inline policy, so we are going to assign for only particular user and particular group. Got it, guys? Customer managed policy, you can assign for any user, for any group. But coming to inline policy, we are going to assign for only particular user, specific user, specific group. Very good, man. Clear, guys? Yes, no? So I hope you got it. So same, go to users, and then I'm going to select ops1 user, right? And then how to provide the inline policy, add permission, inline policy. Same, before we did custom policy, right? Like the same way inline policy. But what is the difference between customer policy and inline policy? So we are unable to assign the inline policy for multiple users. That inline policy, it belongs to only particular user and particular group. Only that user it having that policy. We are unable to assign the same inline policy for another user. What we need to do, we need to use customer policy. Got it, guys? Same. Whatever, if you want to can select according to your requirement. Already this guy it having full access, right? EC2 full access, right? So if you want to can give EC2, if you want to can give S3, whatever if you want to can give. So S3, now I'm trying to providing, doesn't need list, and then I'm trying to providing same, whatever if you want to can give your wish. Get bucket ACLs, get objects, your wish, anything you can give. Put objects, okay? Got it, guys? Then resources, all resources, and then give next and provide the policy name, new. I'm explaining fast, but you are not listening now. So now if you are saying like that, then how? You need to say the starting class itself only, right? Almost we done everything. Hmm? So tomorrow you can intimate me while I'm trying to teaching at the time. So if you're feeling I'm going fast, you can interrupt in between. Okay. No issues. Guys, what happened? Huh? What happened? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Come to me. Then I'll show you what will happening here. So this is not a park, right? It's a classroom, right? We should have some sense, right? Yes, no. This is not your college. You should have little bit sense. We are all professionals. We have completed our professional graduations. Yes, guys, you are doing in the laptop and then listening to. If you are doing simultaneously, then you are feeling like that only. First, listen. First, listen. I'm not teaching. I'm not like so I'm not going to like teach you in. I'm not going to sit in front of you, and then I'm not teaching like anything like lab sessions. You need to write the notes, and after that, you need to practice simultaneously. If you're doing, you are feeling like that only. While I'm trying to teaching, focus on it. Don't do the practice simultaneously. If you're doing practice, then what will happen? You are going to miss everything. First, make a note, then do the practice. What we'll have here to make a note, tell me. We need to click there and we need to click there. That's it, now. Are you feeling any difficulty here? If you did the practice, then only you are going to understand. Simultaneously, don't do the practice. While you are, sir, he's trying to writing the program, simultaneously you are going to write the program, you are going to execute. Then why you are doing here like that? Your all belongs to Java and Python only, na? While like your sir, he's trying to teaching the Java and Python while he's writing the program. At the time, you are going to write the program simultaneously. No, right? First, try to understand the concept. So if you are really feeling fast, interrupt me. I'm not going to feel. I'll teach you a number of the times and multiple times I'll teach you. It's not a problem. If you're feeling while I'm trying to teaching fast, sometimes I'm also human, right? I'm not a AI. I'm not going to fix the speed there, right? While I'm trying to teaching few people, if they're feeling fast, then you can interrupt me. I'm not going to feel anything. Got it, guys? So you doesn't have the multitasking concept. Don't do multitasking at present. This is very new to you, right? Really, if you're feeling I'm going fast, you can interrupt me. It's not a problem. I'll make slow for you. So after completing the session, if you are saying like this, then what I need to do, tell me. And in between those people, they are going to make noise. I said day one itself only. I'm a very casual person. I'm going to mingle with you like that. Don't take lenience like that. Also, I said. Yes, no. We are not kids, right? Please try to understand. So 5 more minutes we'll have. I need to. What I need to do? Our class kinchna? Huh? Not AWS related. Huh? Moral session. Okay. So that's all for today. So please do the practice every day. Already everything I have given the information how to create the account, how we need to log in, how to create the admin user account, everything. So please do the practical session. Otherwise, you are unable to understand. I have given the like task to you people yesterday, right? How many of you did? Tell me. Hardly 5% people they did. What about remaining people? We have 400 people in our classroom, but that only 4 people they did. I don't know how you are doing the practice into your classes. If you're doing like this, no need to attend. Unnecessary your time waste, my time waste. Management, if they're providing some courses for you, means because of what? Because of it's require. So that's why they're not going to provide the salary for me free of cost, right? Why they're providing the courses for you? You need to learn something from the AWS. So you maybe in industry, if you are trying to getting the job, you should not get the confusion while you are trying to interacting with cloud computing. So that's why management they're providing the like this courses for you for free of cost. Please try to utilize. If you're unable to understand, tell me. Then I'll change the style, teaching style. My intention is you need to understand the entire concept. What I'm trying to teaching you people, you need to understand entire stuff. Clear, guys? Can I provide the task for you today? Create user call ops user 1, add EC2 full access policy. What is this? AWS managed policy. Got it, guys? AWS managed policy. Create group called dev group. Clear? Add add dev user 1 and then dev user 2. Means you need to create 3 users now. One is ops user, another one is dev user 1, dev user 2. Clear, guys? Then you need to create the dev group. Then we are going to add those both the users into dev group. In exam like that only you'll have. They are not going to inform you need to create dev user 1 like that. So if you doesn't have the dev user 1, dev user 2, we need to create. Got it, guys? Then add those both the users into dev group and then assign the add the policy for this one. Add S3 get bucket, get object and put object. Means what kind of permission we need to provide? Custom policy. First one, AWS managed policy. Second one, custom policy. Get object, put object. Got it, guys? So get object and put object. So custom managed policy we need to assign, right? Clear, guys? And then create user call DB user add inline policy RDS full access. Do we have RDS full access? We'll see. One minute, we'll check whether we'll have the RDS full access. Okay, so inline policy, right? You can create your RDS policy, right? So let's see here. We have an RDS, right? You have RDS, create the inline policy, RDS with any permission, no issues. Okay. So clear, guys. I hope you got it. So this is a task you need to perform. Tomorrow, I'll teach you how to change the password for user, how to change the password for user, how to provide the MFA, multi-factor authenticator. So tomorrow is a very interesting concept. We are going to download one application into our mobile. With the help of that mobile application, we are going to log in into our AWS console, security purpose. MFA will have, tomorrow we are going to discuss about MFA. Okay. And account settings also tomorrow we are going to discuss. If we have the time, I'll teach you how to provide the billing permissions. Account team will have, right? Those people, they need to make the payment, right? Every month. They should have the full access for billing, right? How to provide the billing access. Those three stuff we are going to discuss tomorrow. So maximum tomorrow I am going to finish IAM, right? And then day after tomorrow, I'm going to start EC2 instances. Clear, guys? Good. That's all for today. So see you tomorrow. See, we need to enjoy, but we should not take a lenience, right? We need to enjoy. Are you feeling like this into any other session? We are enjoying into our session, right? I'm not a that much of serious person, right? I'm not going to see. Usually, I'm not going to like. आप लोगों को गालियां देने की जरूरी नहीं है ना यार. If you're behaving correct, right? We should have some sense, right? कहाँ पे क्या करना है वो हम लोगों को sense चाहिए. Yes, no. So we are growing, right? You are not a kids. You have completed your graduation. So you should have some ethics, right? Those all no one they will teach. You are going to get the Java and Python, everything. But how to behave into our real-time environment, no one they will teach. The behavior is a very, very important. अपने पास अच्छे ही दिखते सब लोग. मैनेजर अच्छा ही रहता अपने से. जो करना है वो करता है रियल टाइम पे. While you are trying to getting the appraisals, while you are trying to getting the like, I hope you got it right. Promotions at the time you are going to face many issues if you are having like this attitude. Please try to change. While we are discussing about subject, we need to focus on subject. I'm making few small jokes because of relaxation purpose only, right? Continuously, I'm not teaching now. In between 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, we are trying to discussing about movies related to subject only. But I'm using few movie related examples like that, right? You are enjoying. So better to focus on subject, no? Then easily you are going to get the job. So that's it, guys. So tomorrow we are going to continue with account settings and then how to provide the billing permissions and then MFA, multi-factor authenticator. So how to change the password also I'll teach you tomorrow. We have credentials, right? Tab. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about credential tab. So see you guys. Bye. Take care.